All right. You get to have all kinds of healthy, good fats, and we're going to encourage you to get those into you. The standard process program calls for their tuna essential fats is from tuna. I prefer another manufacturer's omega fats, and those are the ones we carry here from Designs for Health. And so I have those here. They're pharmaceutical grade. Most people need high doses of this stuff. If you're not already getting good omegas in your diet, almost everyone I've ever seen tests done on aren't just deficient, they're radically deficient. And some of the studies on omega fats, we look at people with like MS, the omega fat ratios on people with MS, I've never seen one that wasn't at least 50 to 1 omega 6s to omega 3s. It's supposed to be 1 to 1. And so when they're called essential fatty acids for a reason. When those are out of skew, you're whacked, because your brain totally relies on this. And as you all know, if you're a patient of mine, the nerve system runs everything. So if chemically you don't have the right materials for your nerve system to work right, you can't work right. So I recommend slightly different than the program in the book would say, this other product and higher doses of it. Okay? You're going to doing a lot of elimination. Now, some of that's pretty straightforward, right? I mean, if you're just eating 2/3 veggies, 1/3 fruit, plenty of clean spring water, and you're having your shakes and all these things, probably not going to have a whole lot of room for, a double-double from In-N-Out. But during the 21-day process, you aren't going to have any of that. So just know it. And so I've had people go, well, what happens if I didn't wake up in time and couldn't make my lunch? And I'm going, some of these demons can only be cast out with prayer and fasting. Evidently, your subconscious mind wanted you to fast today. You won't die. You won't die. It's called willpower. So ask for God's will in that, right? To get through the day, drink more water, and remember to prepare. Problem with nuts and seeds, we go in this in the class, but suffice it to say, because some of you won't go through the weekly classes, the problem with the nuts and seeds is they have a chemical called phytic acid. And phytic acid is designed to jack up your digestive system so that you will eliminate quickly. Now remember, how do plants propagate themselves? Right? Through birds eating the nuts and seeds and pooping them out. So and other animals. So it's designed, that chemical is designed to agitate your digestive system so that you eliminate. And so that's part of it. If you're trying to detox, part of it is we want to get the GI tract to heal. And so we've got to not put that phytic acid load in. Now afterwards, there's things that you can do to lower the phytic acid content of those types of things. So we'll make those recommendations as you get through the end. But for most of us, we need to cut that out and give the GI tract an opportunity a couple of times a year. If you're talking 6 weeks out of 52, you're going to give your GI tract a chance to kind of catch up and heal. Make sense? Cool. And I saw this so profound. Like, what are those little almond slivers? The white ones? You know the fancy ones? Yeah, they're blanched ones, right? So my daughter, if she eats regular almonds, I mean, like not irradiated, nothing, just like right off the tree type almonds, she gets like total itchy mouth. She gets a little bit of a rash right here. Well, her grandmother was like EpiPen allergic to them. So I'm kind of like, ugh. But guess what? She can eat those blanched ones. Why? Because the phytic acid is in that coating. It's in that brown coating, and that's all off of them. And so she has no problem with those. Same thing. So there's a certain amount of phytic acid in carrots. She can eat cooked carrots, but she can't eat raw carrots without itchy. And it's the phytic acid. So some of us, if you already got a jacked up GI system and you're thinking you're doing the right thing, putting these things, eat more brown rice or eat more rice, and you're getting all this phytic acid load, that might be why you're not healing. So you're going to learn that stuff through the course of the few weeks. All right? All right, so what can there's other things. If you already know, hey, I'm totally whacked out on this sweet cravings like Jill was, we got an extra product for Jill to help her get through that first couple of weeks. Because it's hard, if you crave, you cave. So there's other supportive products that will help with sweet cravings, any, constipation or any, other things. There's other things we can do. Some people are going to need to up their adjustment frequency. If you're on the program and you find that you need to up your adjustment frequency, we won't charge you for those extra adjustment visits. Okay? Because some of you, as you're detoxing, your nervous system is going to go wacky and you're going to need to get adjusted more. So we don't add to your bill for that. So just so you know, if you're already under care, and you need to come in more, I encourage you to come in more. I want to help that nerve system help you detoxify too.